Good morning. So this is day 2. Heading up to Toledo to check out what the weather is like. Looks like there's a few items for sale this morning. All $10. I use a water bottle probably.
Diamond's mine. So make sure you do that. Check out his. Yeah. And there's something else too. You said there are the 4 C's of diamonds, but they've also added in another one too, right?
Yes, cash credit. And now Valentine's Day is coming. They're allowing finance.
Here is a glimpse at the breakfast buffet. There's nothing really different, just your usual Carnival spread. My go-to are hash browns, the ham, and a little bit of eggs with my morning coffee. Alrighty, story time and good morning from the Adults Only Serenity area here on Carnival Sunshine. So, yesterday was cool, solid embarkation day. It's our first sea day. However, had a little bit of a situation when I got back to my cabin. So, yesterday, I got back to my cabin like 11:30. I went to my cabin a couple times. But I got to my cabin at 11:30 and I had the lights on. So as soon as I walk in, something catches my eye, corner of my eye, and there is a roach running across the headboard of my bed. And I mean, I immediately just run to kill it because I'm like, I don't want to lose sight of it. So I'm like, okay, what do I do with said roach? Do I go down to guest services with it? So I just called. So they immediately came and they were just like, be too much of disruption to, investigate. But I will say this morning, bright and early, around 9:30, they called, guest services called, and she said that she wanted to do an inspection at 10. I did not sleep well because in my head, I didn't know what type of bug being this was. So I guess I'll get some sort of notice or note or something, explanation of what it was. Hopefully I get some rest now. I don't know. But just wanted to say that I don't feel like super freaked out. I just make sure all my bags and stuff were closed. I did spray and wipe down, before I even got in, but just be mindful of that. Sometimes there are little extra travelers. Sometimes, the ship is refurbished, it still has some creaks and crevices, I guess. So, I'm gonna make the best of the situation. I'm gonna see, what resolution, what Carnival has to offer. It can happen anywhere, but it was just like, Lord Jesus, not at 11:30 at night when I just got here, and yeah, I didn't sleep at all. Y'all, I literally gave this man a dead roach in a napkin. I'm not picking on Carnival. It can really happen anywhere, but it just, 11:30 at night across the top of the headboard is not what you want on your first day on the ship. So anywho, I am just going to chill out here for a bit and enjoy the Lido Deck activities. It's starting to warm up here. We're off the coast of Florida, I think near Jacksonville. So looking forward to this weather and smooth sailing. The first activity was the Legend of the Lido competition. And some of you who know me, I was the Legend of Lido on the Carnival Legend. These contestants were good. I wouldn't say they were great, but it was still fun. If anything, the crowd was the ones who had everybody hype and had a good old time. So how the Legend of the Lido competition is structured is all contestants have an initial walk-in where they have to do their sexy walk. Then they have to wrestle a towel animal, and then the finalists engage in a lip sync battle. Sometimes they will also have them do a conga line through the Lido deck and see who gets the longest conga line, but I think the competition was settled today with the lip sync battle. Alright, so I'm here in, I would say, like the international corridor. And sorry if you can't hear me. I had a little incident with my mic situation. But anyway, it's like the international corridor where there's the Havana bar, there's Gigi's, and there's Cucina del Cappuccino towards the back of the ship. They are all free for lunch. So if you want to avoid some of the crowds, come back here. You don't have to pay for it. Now there is a limited and prefix selection of food, but it's worth it to avoid some of the lines. Going to Gigi's at lunch is also a cost-saving action, as if you go for dinner there will be a charge, but it was good enough for, you know, a quick lunch option while everybody else is standing in lines. After a solid lunch, it was time to head back to the Lido deck, and something about this group of travelers or cruisers, they danced. They did line dances, they danced to the other songs. It was a good old time on the Lido deck, and I had not experienced this amount of fun in a long time. This is February 2024, and the Tamia dance still has the girls in a chokehold. So, Southern cruises are different, and it's different from like Florida, Miami. Southern cruises are different. They actually dance, and they dance a lot, and I like it. After all of that drinking and dancing, I worked up an appetite and found myself back at the pizza spot, which is basically the updated kind of style as the newer Excel ship. So again, this ship has many of the big ship foods. The ship has its small ship deal with all the big ship amenities, including a full service cucino or cappuccino, pizza cappuccino, the pizza spot. Shout out to the drink package. I chilled at the Red Frog Rum Bar for a quick drink, and then apparently it was time for a nap. Alrighty, so I slept in, I fell asleep, and it's now 11 o'clock. So ran down here to Bonsai Sushi before things closed up to give me a quick little bite and maybe go to casino, a little bit of club, and then back to bed, okay? We made it to our first and only port of Nassau. Of course, I started my day at Java Blue. A quick little pro tip, Java Blue has complimentary pastries that you can have in the morning. Okay, these are in the pool, and I was curious, anybody know what these like wave breakers or little mini bars? But you can't have drinks in the pool, so I found this interesting. It's a busy day here in Nassau Cruise Port. Can't see who's all here, but one of Royal's big ships. Then there's Liberty of the Seas, Mariner, Carnival, Liberty popped in, and the Disney Wish, which you can see the Disney funnels there. It was a busy day in Nassau Cruise Port. I even spotted one of my future cruises. Anyone want to take a guess which ship I will be on? I decided to stay on board since I will be in Nassau quite a few times this year and just enjoy everything that the ship had to offer. Great morning from Nassau. This is Carlene with C, and we are starting day 3 here in Nassau. I was maybe for a stay on, but look how beautiful the weather is after sailing out of a chilly Charleston. It's good to get some good weather. So looking forward to what Nassau holds. I ended up staying on board to do a little exploring, and two big features that I found were interesting on Carnival Sunshine was their amazing water park, pretty extensive, and their 2-story adults only Serenity area. I believe it's the only of its kind in the fleet, and it was my go-to place to chill throughout the cruise. One of the benefits of staying on board on port day is that you have free range of the buffet, as well as maybe some of the specialty dining options that are typically crowded and you can't get into. Here I'm going to take you on a tour of one of the unique features of the Carnival Sunshine, which is its international corridor featuring Gigi's, Cucina del Capitano, as well as the Havana Bar. This area can be found on deck 9 in the aft of the ship, which is a key word for back. Towards the back of the ship where you see the wake is where the aft is. It's the pizza spot, and finally happy that Carnival listened to having some line guards for the line, because as some of you know, the pizza spot is often a hot spot for people having attitudes and physical altercations, and they keep it fresh. This is probably the shortest I've ever seen a pizza line on board, and those are the options. And oh, they also have custom pizzas here. And a pour your own station, conveniently located near the pizzas. Oh, but it's broken. And there you have a review of some of the dining options with the buffet. So, all right, back out to relax and hydrate. I returned to the Havana Bar to kick off the evening before heading to the 80s Rock and Glow party. I recommend that you try the classic daiquiri at this bar.
Or as they say in Australia, Akadaka. Here we go. Alright, get ready to rock it.
Good morning. It is the last day of the cruise, and I have to do the thing that no one wants to do on vacation, and that's go to guest services. My channel members will know what this is all about, but off to guest services on the last day. So I was gifted a complimentary massage due to an inconvenience with my cabin. Check out the first video on this series to see exactly what the issue was. Alright, so after my complimentary massage, I came out to the Lido, and it's actually warm still. Yay, it hasn't got cold yet. So here chilling in the Serenity deck, probably the best Serenity deck I've seen on Carnival's fleet. So yes, Carnival, we need this on the bigger ships. Let's get this kind of concept on some other ships too, because it's well spread out, nobody's fighting over chairs, and you also are still connected to what's going on down on the main deck, so I like it. So again, this was a Super Bowl sailing, and all throughout Super Bowl Sunday, Carnival had a variety of activities, starting with this Super Bowl trivia. Here were the trivia winners. They had, I think, like 21 out of 25 questions correct, and throughout the day, people started emerging in their favorite team's gear. Ready. And this is why Carnival's a fun ship. I'm loving it already. Game hasn't started. We're still like 2 hours away from game time, and you can feel the energy in the building. I had to make one last stop at Bonsai Sushi to get one of my favorite beef dishes before getting deeply ingrained in all of the Super Bowl activities for the evening. Throughout a Super Bowl selling, there are several places that you can catch the game. The first being the theater, which will have some pregame games. Then you can catch it in, they have a sports bar, the casino bar, as well as the Lido deck will play the big game.
And what? Okay? So, whatever one of you has the most points at the end will be our winner. Okay? So, we're going to hand them off to you. 2 points. Oh, we get a little knee band in there. I like it. Alright. We got the 1 point going right now. Yes. We have the 3 point. And then we have the 7. No, we're going back.
Skybox Sports Bar. Also has all the lineups for the games. Alrighty, it's time for the big game. So we're gonna head around the ship to see what all the action is like. So let's go over to the Lido deck to see what's happening over here. And I know it's gonna be a little cold. Alrighty, so I'm here in the Havana bar. And they have some specials throughout the ship. They got a couple mixed drinks. And there looks like there's a deal on buckets of beer. Not too bad, so I think I'm gonna head back there to at least start the game and hopefully it doesn't get too cold. Area here where Kachina is and Havana bar. It's like an excess seating for the buffet, so you don't have to fight for any tables. It's usually a few open back here. I'm gonna enjoy my buffet dinner back here in peace and not have to worry about fighting over a table. Bon appetit. After having dinner, it was time to find a spot on the Lido deck where I would watch the game. I'm in my room, minding my business. And, you know, Usher did something. Then Beyonce comes trucking along. Whole ass album. Girl. I'm back in rainy Charleston. So instead of taking the frenzied, I'm gonna rush down to the gangway to get off approach, I am leisurely sitting here having a cup of coffee. I think I'm gonna start moving around 9. See if that, you know, enhances my vacation experience, keeps away some of the anxiety and anxiousness of everybody pushing and shoving, getting down the gangway just to go home. I also got a day use hotel since my flight's not until 5 to kind of expand the vacation, relax a bit. So I'm looking forward to, you know, just taking it easy until it's back home and grinding again. Completely empty elevator. When you wait a little longer, it's about 9 o'clock. Just me, my suitcase, and my runway. I am loving this easy approach to getting off. Would definitely try it other times I don't have an early flight to catch. Alrighty, there are 2 sides here at Charleston. You go left if you are getting family pickup, limo, etc. If you want a Carnival shuttle, it is a 40-minute wait. And you sit off to the right. I am heading off to the left. I decided to head off to the left to get me an Uber and get to my day use hotel. Yep, you heard that right. Since I had a 7 p.m. flight, I decided to do a hotel for the day. However, I had to get some brunch first. I will also say this is one of the joys of solo travel. I can move how I want to move and quickly. So yeah, here are the pickup lanes. I think I'm just gonna walk to a store and make that my pickup address, but there is one here. The pickup line there. And I guess there's an address associated with it. I like to say, I edit my statement. The benefit of solo travel and light luggage only makes this possible, okay? Okay, the Charleston food party does not stop here. It looks like I'm gonna head over to the Ruby Sunshine, which was not a bad walk from the port. If anything, my luggage has taken a beating. But it looks like they have brunch, so I'm gonna head over there before heading to my day use hotel. Hot honey chicken, French toast, mimosa flame. Great food, great meat. Let's eat. So I did day use for, I thought I was gonna be here from like 9 to 5, but I ended up taking too long at brunch. But I tried it out. It was pretty seamless. I should have just took my butt to the airport though, but live and learn. But I'm gonna at least get this nap in. That's one thing I would not be able to do at the airport, is be in these sheets with a TV in front of me. So I'm going to enjoy this. And that wraps a wonderful trip on Carnival Sunshine. This is Steven C. Thanks for traveling with me. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.